The following program is a Nighthawk Network presentation.
Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag. Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag. Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag.
And now we give you the host of Straight Sports Talk with Coach Vincent, Coach Vincent.
What up, what up, what up, everybody? I hope everybody having had an awesome day today. Welcome to Straight Sports Talk, man. We have some special guests coming on. We already got them in the waiting room. We have the New England Rebellions, Miss Marlena Dickey. She played offensive guard in DN. And Miss Shayna, I can't pronounce her last name, Argo, something like that. Please forgive me if I said it wrong. Played tight end and linebacker. So come on in, ladies. Let's talk. Let's come on in. Hey, sorry if I chopped your name up.
That's all right.
I got you on some push-ups. So go ahead, tell everybody about yourselves, who y'all play for, what league y'all in, and what made y'all get into playing women's tackle football.
So we both play for the New England Rebellion. We're based out of Townsend, Massachusetts. We play for the AWFL, the American Women's Football League. We actually just signed over to this league for this season, so it is a new season and a new league for us. We were previously with the Women's Football Alliance. That is our bear. Um, I started about 5 years ago. My mom saw a Facebook post and sent it over to me, fully well knowing that all I wanted to do in high school was play football and was told I couldn't.
Right.
So she sent it over to me and was like, here's your chance. So I went over to the tryout and kind of fell in love even more. And now it's essentially my whole personality.
Hey, that's good, Miss Shane.
I just started. This is my second season, so I'm still pretty new. I had no idea that there was women's leagues around. I knew like years ago there was around us, but I didn't know that it still existed. So I had seen an ad for it. And I was like, oh, like I should do that, but I was so nervous. And then one of my friends was like, hey, I'm going. And I was like, all right, we're going to go and we're going to rock this. And I loved it. It's the best group of women. And it's just so fun. I absolutely love everything about our team.
Okay, that's what's up. So y'all was recently in the WFA. What made y'all, transition from there to the AWFL? Because we have the owner and head coach of the Detroit Proud coming up next. So what
So
made y'all team, switch up and go to the AWFL?
So I'm also on our board of directors for the team. So as a board, we, you know, they were sending out some stuff in the off season, and we were looking at it, and just some of the things that they were pushing forward for was not aligning with what we wanted our team to do and where we wanted our team to grow. So we looked into either staying, moving to the AWFL, or moving to the WNFC. The AWFL just kind of offered more of what we were looking for. And some of our sister teams, like Connecticut Ambush and the Upstate Lady Predators out of New York, were thinking about doing this as well. So collectively, as a group, some of the Northeast teams were like, "We're going to step away from the WFA and move over to the AWFL."
Okay. Okay. So you said, your mother gave you an article about football and everything. When you was coming up in high school, what other sport were you playing?
So I got as close to the field as I possibly could without actually playing. I was a cheerleader in high school. Um, so I still got on that sideline, but I was not playing. But it actually came kind of full circle at one point because my cheer captain from high school,
Uh-huh.
um, I played against her. She played for Maine Mayhem, and so
Okay,
we
yeah, I'm
played
up
against
on them.
each other. So we got a picture together and posted it up, and we asked our fans, we're like, would you believe us if we told you these two cheered together in high school? And we're full pad suited up, like it was after the game and everything.
Somebody named Miss Vianka. I think
Bianca.
Bianca. She hot.
Yeah.
She hot. Hey, shout out to
That
you,
is
Bianca. Welcome aboard. Hey, so what about you?
she
Huh?
plays for the Connecticut Ambush.
Oh, she
Her and
does.
I actually, yes, her and I started actually together.
Okay.
We're teammates at heart for life, but come April 11th, we will not be.
Right. Now, what about you, Miss Shana? Since wasn't high school ball, you couldn't play football. So what drove you to want to do women's tackle football? Now, have in mind, you just said, um, um, women's football is not out there like it should be. So, what drove you to come out and play football?
Honestly, so I didn't even know that it was a thing. And back in high school, I wasn't even looking at football. I was a gymnast, and that is all I looked at. But my son has played football for many years now, and my daughter just started playing for her middle school. She started 2 seasons ago as well, and seeing her out there, I was just like, "This is so cool." And then I found about
I was go- I was gonna ask you that.
Her
Seeing
daughter.
your younger daughter,
yeah,
following in your footsteps. You know what I'm saying? How that feel. You seeing your daughter padded up, or she might be playing flag football. I don't know, but how does it make you feel to see your daughter out there competing at that level?
honestly, it's one of my favorite things is watching my son and daughter play together. I think it's so cool. They both play tackle football. They both play for their middle school. And I honestly, it's the coolest thing. I am the proudest mom watching them out there.
Wow, that hey
And I'm
look,
the proudest auntie. I go to watch their games too. I love watching her.
that's what's up. So,
We
what?
actually featured her daughter on the team page as well. We have this group called Little Rebels, which we
Okay,
highlight girls playing tackle football. And she
wow.
was probably my favorite to feature, besides Malia, who's our OG Little Rebel.
Well, congratulations to your daughter playing football because to me, I think football makes you a better man and woman because of the competition and stuff. So why is it that women don't get the recognition that they should? Because it's some heck of a football players with the on these women's teams. So why they don't get the recognition? Why did the fans and people don't come out and really see what women's football is about? And what is it going to take for people to recognize and to see and invest in the women's tackle football?
So I think because for the majority of the time, it's always been a man's sport.
Mhm.
Um, and I mean, that's how I started watching. I'm a diehard Patriots fan. Like, that's what my daddy grew me up on is Patriots football. But it was always the boys, the boys, the boys. That was a boys' sport, a boys' sport. Now it's starting to revolutionize. There are some great teams out there. There are great people. What we need, I think, is more advertising, obviously, and we do that a lot. I think I was at Applebee's earlier, and I think I talked to every single person at the bar and was like, I play football. You should watch me. you know, but I also think it takes a lot of people like you, just men supporting us doing it.
Yeah.
Um, we're not trying to take it away from them. Okay. Um, so I think more just, and these are getting really better about this in like creating deals with brands to advertise us. It's just going to take more. It's one of those things that's going to change and evolve as it changes over the years. And as long as you have people like me, like Shayna, like her daughter, like yourself, keep pushing and to play, it's going to come. It's on that cusp of breaking.
And what about your input on that, Miss Shayna?
I feel the same. I think that we just need the support and really other people pushing us out there and letting people know that women can play tackle football, and it's not just, I mean, it's still going to be male dominated, but we're not trying to take over the NFL. We're just trying to do our own thing, and it's still
Right.
just as cool. And there is a lot of talent. There's a
It
lot of
is.
talented women out there.
It is. It is. And I me and Big Easy, we always show this little video, but YouTube stopped us for showing it. But it's about Toledo Troopers. And Toledo Troopers, they are the 7-time world champions in women's tackle football from 1969, I want to say, to 1977 or something like that. They paved the way for women's tackle football to where y'all at today. I think they're in the Hall of Fame right now. There they go right there. There they go right there. If you ever take this lady, number 48, she ran for over 8,000 yards. Her name is Linda Jefferson. She has over 300 touchdowns. That's Miss Ira Smith. Played defense. You know, these what paved the way for y'all. So when you
So
see
that's like,
something like this, how that make you feel?
well, that's just kind of like the movie. They just came out with it a year and a half ago, the Hurricanes, Hurricanes,
Hmm.
about the Houston team. I'll sit and watch that all day. I want to know everything. I want to know all about it. You know, that stuff makes me sentimental. It makes me want to do more and see how far we've come, because they started it for me. We're now doing it for girls like Shayna's daughter. I
Shane,
have a 5-year-old niece who's already told me she's going to play. So like we're paving the way.
what about you, Miss Shayna?
Same. I think it's super, like, I'm so excited that we get to be the face of this now and just watch the younger generation grow up and be like, hey, we can play football too. And I think it's more becoming more widely accepted for girls to join now in high school, and start in middle school and then hopefully join up into high school. And hopefully by the time they're further along, they'll be able to continue playing.
Yeah, and it got to be the right people that's investing into women's tackle football and really marketing it the way that they should. You know, because y'all deserve it. Y'all really do. The passion, the dedication. I mean, y'all put it in. I went to a practice. It was in Georgia, and I think it was like almost 100 degrees, and these ladies was running the hill, not even complaining. You get a
Um,
guy, I think.
I complain, but I'm gonna do it. But you're going to hear me, and like, kind of, that's kind of my thing. Is I'll be the complainer. That's fine. We'll still do it. It's fine.
Yeah, but it's the dedication and the passion that y'all have. You know, not just to win, but to get better at y'all craft. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So for the rebellions, what's the season like? It's coming up soon. It's coming up
it
fast
is.
too.
It
So
is.
how practice has been, how the turnouts been, what's the mindset with y'all and y'all team and the new players that came on?
I think that this season is looking really well. We start kind of recruiting OTAs. Come see what we're about in September. You know, kind of come see what we're about. Come join. We'll do like drills, little workouts, no pads, no hitting, things like that. You know, we'll all key and we'll get lunch after at our favorite place called Bailey's that has the best Cobb salad in the world. But like real practice will start in January. So we've already started. We had practice Wednesday night and we'll have it again Sunday night. Um,
Saturday.
but Sunday.
Oh,
But
okay.
whatever day
It's
it
Sunday
is,
this
y'all
week.
better be there.
It's Sunday this week because Cassie is coming. So that's how I know
Okay.
it's
We'll take it.
Sunday. But the numbers have been good. This past Wednesday we had a good amount of numbers, and this Sunday actually looks like we're gonna have about 18 girls, 18 to 20. You know, we have some girls that are working out schedules right now. We try to get our schedules out as soon as possible. But we're always recruiting. Like you can drop into any practice that you want to. It is an open practice to any girl that wants to take a look. I think Shayna and her, my friend too, CJ, they dropped in and just watched the first practice. But for the new girls, they come in, they meet myself and Red usually first. Red is our president. And we kind of give them just a quick rundown, go over the team, introduce them to coaches, and then Red starts immediately getting sizes for their equipment because we equip all our girls with equipment.
Wow.
You can purchase it or you can lease it from the team. If you want to get your own, you're welcome to do that as well. But we try to make sure that every girl, if she wants to participate in practice and actually give it a go, she is well equipped to do this.
Okay, that's what's up. So, Miss Shannon, you've been this your second year.
Yep.
So how has it been developing and being a part of this football since this is your second year?
So I was super nervous to join because I've never played. I had football knowledge, but I didn't know really anything else. I didn't know how to run a play. I didn't even know what to do when if I'm blocking on the line. And all last season, every time I stepped foot on that field, I forgot everything. So I'm super grateful for the women I was on the field with because they were amazing. They all are amazing. I can say that I am so excited for this season. With the group of women we have, I think we have such a great group. I think practices have been awesome, and I think when you have such a cohesive group, it's gonna be a positive season.
So how's the coaching staff? How's that far as developing and teaching the game for the rebellions and getting y'all prepared for this new season and new league y'all in?
We have phenomenal coaches right now who can really explain football to someone who knows nothing and someone who knows everything about football. They're really good at being able to talk at all levels, and I think that's really important when you're getting a broad range of some women have never even played at all, and some have played for many many years, but to be able to break things down and break the drills down and explain that everything has a purpose, but
Right.
explain it on everyone's level, that makes for really wonderful coaching.
That's what's up. And that's what it's all about, having the right coaching staff. It's not about coaching, it's about teaching and developing. And me myself as
Yeah.
a coach, I teach the game doing practice. You know what I'm saying? From agility, everything, you know what I'm saying? So Miss Dickey,
So we do
huh? Go ahead.
we actually some of our weeknight practices, because they're shorter, we actually take a half hour out of them and go sit in a classroom and we do what's called football 101, where for those new girls, our coaches are breaking down a play and exactly why they're doing it that way. Or if they have questions for some of us veterans, like uh, the myself and Kristen are about the same for veteran status, but we have our she's new to us,
Okay.
Allie. She's been playing for 20 something years. She's full of football
Wow.
knowledge. Like, she's amazing,
She's
full of
phenomenal.
football knowledge. And she'll help you if you don't understand how the coach is breaking it down. She's a great person to look at, to be like, she'll tell you how to break it down woman style.
Yep.
This is why it's going this way. But yeah, so we're big advocates of, we can teach you football. We just need your commitment
Effort.
and passion.
Yeah, effort. Yep. That I like to bring her on the show. 20
Oh,
years?
oh yeah, she's
Yep.
amazing. I would have to check with her because she has a very tough job. She does work for the state.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we just
I
put
can most definitely get you contacted, but
yeah.
she's amazing.
Okay.
She is.
So not only you playing football, you are owner of a men's semi-pro team. So how is
So
that?
I'm not an owner
Okay, well,
technically. It is a 501c3, so it is a board run. I am a board member
okay.
of that team.
Okay, so how is that transitioning from women's tackle football? Now you got to deal with the men because the men got the egos, and how
They
how do you
listen.
deal with that?
They all listen. They all listen to me. They know that I play. Uh, they know that I play, so they know exactly that I know what they're dealing with in terms of jerseys, rides, pants, dues, things like that, fundraising. But I will say the Granite State Destroyers are a very respectful team. And as soon as I park for like games or any events, I have at least 3 or 4 of those boys at the back of my Blazer opening the hatch, pulling out everything that they need to practice. So I'm not carrying anything. They say, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. They're very respectful in that sense. On the field, yeah, they got some big egos, but I will stand 10 toes down on that field to defend those boys and those egos.
So what's the mindset? I know their season is starting up the same time y'all season start. If I'm not mistaken, um,
It'll overlap by about 1 or 2 weeks.
1 or 2 weeks.
So they're more summer.
Okay. So what's the mindset of that team? Your of the Destroyers. What's their mindset? Of this
Um,
new season they coming into.
I think the new season, I think this season they're going to have a really great season because last year we had a lot of new kids, new younger talent. I call them my babies because they're way younger than me. So I think this year is going to be a good, fun season. But our season is run. The Destroyer is a naval shipyard, so we kind of keep it nice, strict. Like I said, they yes ma'am, no ma'am, so they run it very strict as well. But we have a
Okay.
lot of fun.
Okay. Okay. So now y'all coming into the AWFL, and the competition is very, very thick. Like I say, I have the Detroit Proud coming in next, right after y'all. What is y'all doing to prepare for this? Because both leagues are different, how they run things and do things. So, what are y'all preparing? For each team that y'all coming up against. I don't know who the first game y'all playing against, but what are
Connecticut
y'all
ambush.
doing? The who?
The Connecticut ambush.
Connecticut ambush. Okay. So what are y'all doing to prepare for that game, y'all first game? And I know y'all just started practicing and everything. What are y'all doing to prepare for Connecticut?
So what's really nice is we've played Connecticut before. They were in the WFA with us as well. So it's a lot of watching old film. Having our offensive coordinator break down why this play is going to be run at this time. Knowing that our offensive plays are meant to confuse a defense, knowing that, it's 4 quarters too. Red runs our practices. She does our drills for us in the beginning and the end, and she will run a whole 15 minutes. We call it fourth quarter training, and it's nothing but cows. So we want to be able to keep that cardio up. I personally, just kind of keep watching old film, trying to get better myself, training, things like that, checking in with my teammates, making sure they're feeling comfortable. Um, I don't want a repeat of last year where CJ left. um, she got so nervous and anxious that she headed out. But we're
Miss
not going to have that this
Brittany,
year.
Miss Brianna said my birthday 20 is
So Brianna
equate
Pratt,
to a badass.
my Brianna is her and I share the same birthday. I'm 7 hours older than she is. I've known her since the 7th grade, and she was my flyer for cheerleading in high school.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, so that's my longest relationship right there.
They say I'm preparing nice jerseys. Oh, she want Miss
Her and I
jersey
do
swap. Yeah.
a we do a jersey swap every time we play each other.
Wow, that's
It's
what's
been a
up. That's
tradition for
what's up.
us.
That's what's up. So Miss Shayna, how does it feel uh putting that uniform on, the helmet, the shoulder pads, and stepping on that field, and now you finna go up against somebody maybe bigger than you, maybe smaller than you. How do you feel when you get on that field?
So before I put everything on, I'm super nervous. But then once I put everything else on and I really lock in, I am determined. It doesn't matter what size they are. If you got it right, you can take anyone down. We just have to stick to our basics, and I I'm excited. I think it's the coolest feeling to be on
It
that
is.
field and
It
to
is.
get to hit people. I think
It
it's
is.
so cool.
It is. It is.
I would agree.
It is. It is. Now, my biggest question right now, in football, whether it be men or women, mental health is big. You know, what do y'all do for y'all players if if a player is struggling mentally or just going through something? What do y'all do for those players? Because everybody go through something. You know what I'm saying? Especially the mental. I have to be me as a coach. I had to put the coaching skill down and be that mentor to that player or players that's going through something. So what is it that y'all do for y'all players you know, that's that's going through something mentally?
Um, I think just the camaraderie we have. I recently went through a job loss and I was kind of depressed. And Shayna, CJ, Cassia texted me every day, Snapchatted me every single day, just checking in, just hey, how you feeling today? Practice. Hey, how you feeling today? I think if I didn't show up to practice, they would actively know something was really wrong. But um, we want to build a friendship base on this team first. So checking in, going out, grabbing a bite to eat, going out, grabbing a coffee, going working out together, checking in, just hey, like I'm here. And it's not to make sure that you're going to show up to practice. It's to make sure that you're okay because life's hard,
It
especially
is.
right now. Life's hard for
Yeah,
everybody.
it is. It is.
Um, maybe doing something I hope she's not watching, but Lori, one of our teammate Lori, her birthday's Saturday, so like I'm gonna grab cupcakes on Sunday and bring them to practice for her
Happy early birthday from Straight
to like
Sports Talk.
to make sure that she has a good day and knows that she's like appreciated on our team.
No doubt.
I
No
think
doubt.
just checking in, and I know sometimes it can be daunting if you're getting that text like, hey, just checking in, but because I've seen that text and been like, oh my gosh, why? But like at the same time, I'm pretty annoying. I'm gonna keep checking in.
For real.
I like that. So what can if people want to find out about yourself and Miss Shayna and the New England Rebellion, how can they find out, more about you and the team and the league that y'all in now?
Well, you can be Facebook friends with me. I like just about everybody. But you can find us on Facebook. We post a lot there. Instagram. Um, we're working on reviving the TikTok. I don't know if that's gonna be a thing this year, but we are working on reviving it. We have a website where you can find out our schedule, game locations. If you want to play with us, there's a little form that says, "Hey, I'm interested," and we're really good about responding as soon as possible. But yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. CJ and I are making a very funny TikTok this weekend, and I cannot wait for it.
Me either.
What about you, Miss Shayna? How can they reach out and find out more about you, um, and ask questions and stuff like that?
Same ways. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I'm on all social media. Um, I'm also on the board, so I can be reached just like Marina through the Facebook group.
Okay. My producer Big Easy want to ask y'all something.
Of course.
Basically, just want to thank you guys for being on the show. Great conversation, loved it. Also, guys out there, make sure you follow these guys on the
Please, please.
Facebook. Please also follow the Granite State Destroyers, who also have a Facebook page. Check
Yes, we
those
do.
guys out. Yeah, if you guys have anything that you want to send us in terms of information, upcoming
Yeah,
games, uh, clips, anything like that, please be sure to reach out to Coach B and do that.
yeah,
We
Of
will
yeah.
course.
advertise
Please
it on the
do.
show for you guys because, again, this is a platform for development of football and women's tackle football, and we
Yeah,
definitely want to help to continue to promote the sport and get it to the
no
point to where one day I turn on ABC and there it is, you guys playing football on a nice Saturday
doubt,
evening.
no doubt,
Hell yeah.
no
That would be
doubt,
awesome.
no doubt. Like in the go off of what Big Easy said. Anything that y'all need advertising, feel free to put it on my page or put it on the
Of course. Thank
Nighthawk
you.
Network page and everything. Because this is what this platform is about: women's tackle football and promoting it. Because y'all deserve it, man. Because
Thank you.
y'all commitment, y'all dedication, y'all passion. I coached women's tackle football before, so I know. I coached women's flag football, so I know. I know. I've been there and done that with them. And listen, y'all deserve greatness, man.
Thank
So
you.
I
Thank
wish
you.
the New England Rebellions all the success in the 2026 season, injury free. Welcome to the AWFL,
Thank
and
you.
congratulations on the upcoming season. And I wish y'all all the success.